Hey everyone, welcome back to today's video. I'm Maria for those of you guys who are new to my channel. So here I have my Traveler's Notebook pocket size from CHIC SPARROW, and I have this little Kelly green bow embellishment from a Etsy shop that I'll have linked down below, because for right now I have absolutely no idea what the name of the shop is. Before I open this, I just want to warn you guys that my pocket Traveler's Notebook does not have all the pink glamour fluff, okay? There are no extra stickers sticking out, no glitter this, and no extra little paper clips. I don't need that to go to the grocery store. I don't need that to make a bank deposit. I do not need all of that to go into Michael's and get what I need to get. The purpose of me buying this Traveler's Notebook is because my personal size 3-ring binder, I think this is 3 rings or a 6-ring binder does not work for me. I don't carry a purse that's that big, so I needed something that would be small enough to fit in a smaller size purse, and this works perfectly. This is just a regular pocket. There's also a deluxe, but I don't need all them inserts because, for one, I couldn't even think of what I would need an insert for. So now that that's out of the way, so you guys don't be scared that there is nothing really like bedazzled about my planner here. So opening it up, as you can see, this is basically empty. Now, as a mom, I have too many insurance cards and too many things that I need, debit cards, credit cards, things like that, where this is just not enough room. Now, most planner people would fill this up with glam galore. I don't own glam galore. Like, I don't have a pretty flamingo, which I feel is just unnecessary to just be sticking out, just sticking here. Like, if I don't have nothing to put in here, I'd rather it just be empty, not just making it thicker, overstuffing it, and weighing down my purse even more. So all of my dashboard dividers that I have, I made them out of construction paper, scrapbook paper, and embellishments that I had from my Cocoa Daisy subscription kits that I was doing 2 years ago, as well as laminator paper. I used the Scotch brand laminator machine with the corresponding paper that goes with it. 3 mil, by the way, not 5. 5 is just too thick. 3 is good enough for this. So that's how I made my dividers. Now, the inserts are from So Much Crafting. This is the week on 2-page grid horizontal. So this is what it looks like actually filled up and used. So I basically write down the important things and things that I have to do outside of the house. So as you guys can see, here's Walmart, as well as going to the postal many times, and my important things was like my exams, and I had to cut the kids' hair, I had a quiz, I had discussion polls, and here I just wrote a little fun quote or whatever. Here we actually went to go see Despicable Me, but at the time I didn't know if my Inkjoy would actually write on here, so I knew to come back home and use a Sharpie marker for that. So then the next week was the 4th of July week. So basically same situation, important things and things that I need to do out of the house, postal, grocery store, math final, because that was a proctor, so I had to do that down at the university, so I had to leave, I had to go and do that. And then, so this lets me know that this is the week that I'm on. So this is a week that has absolutely nothing on there. I really do like the horizontal week on 2 pages grid. It's just so, I don't know what it is. It's very functional for me. And so I just clip everything together. The dashboard, which came out really nice with my insert. And so that is my weekly inserts. So moving on to the next section, this is my monthly inserts, which is also by So Much Crafting. So her insert starts from July and it goes all the way to June of 2018. So like I said, this is the monthly spread. It just started, so here's July. And today is the 10th. Monday the 10th. So clearly I'm just now getting started here. I almost forgot that I even had these. I did recently do an Instagram post saying almost forgot to use these, or almost forgot that I had them, something like that. So yeah, that's my next section. Now moving on to this section, the coffee please section. This is my grocery list section. Now it is a little ratchet because I mean it's a grocery store section, so you have to check it off, but instead of checking, I scratched that sucker out because I be impatient. This insert, I actually can't remember the shop. I want to say this is by Frazzle Me, but I'll have the correct information down in the description box. So this is the meal planner section. So here is a week. Basically what I did was write down what I wanted for dinner or lunch here, because we are cereal people and the only time we have a really big breakfast is Sundays, when everybody is here together and we have time and we know we're not doing anything, so we can take time and make a big breakfast. And then I just write down all the things that I need for that meal for that day. Same thing with here. Now, as you guys can see, I did not write nothing down here because basically I was trying to use up everything that was like in the freezer and the cabinet. So I just like wrote down a lot of things to match, which was what was already here. But even though I did not use this, does not mean that I'm gonna let this go to waste. I'm gonna just go back and use this because this is my planner, so I know the functionality of what's going on here. So I would just write it down and use up whatever space is left. So this is a week that has absolutely nothing on here. I wish I would have ordered 2 of these, because when I went back, after I received this order, when I went back, her shop was closed for the moment. It's probably open now, but I think this is like the best insert that I've ever seen on the market. Like, it is amazing. So that is that section. Like I said, all of the scrapbook paper and the embellishments and everything is from Michael's scrapbook paper, and this little embellishment is from a Cocoa Daisy subscription kit. So the last section I have, this is a supposed to be like a Hobonichi style insert. I have not used this yet. Now first I was using this as my you know, weekly thing, but I needed a little bit more structure. See, this is too free for me. Like, compared to the week on 2 pages grid, this is structure because I have to write it in this section. This is just a little bit too creative for me, and I didn't want that. So I thought about using this as like a personal journal to kind of like write down the mood that I'm in, because if I'm having a rainy day, I can just like color in that I'm having a rainy day, you know? And that's it. Like, after that, that's the end of this. I keep in here my CHIC SPARROW information just because there was no reason for me to throw it out or put it elsewhere. Now the pen loop. I do not use this pen loop. It fits a Inkjoy pen perfectly. It closes, but I feel like that gap could save me space in my tiny little purse. So what I do is I just close it back up like that, and then I just take the pen and slide it on the side, and it kind of snuggles between my inserts. So now I don't have that extra unnecessary gap. I can compress it if I really need to stuff my purse, and it's not falling out. Like, it's pretty snug. So this is my setup. Your setup might be a little bit more glamorous than mine, but at least you got to see a up-close version of a creme brulee, CHIC SPARROW, pocket-sized traveler's notebook. Hopefully in the future it'll be a little bit more updated and have a little bit more pizzazz to fit the needs of people who like to see pizzazz. But right now, mine's is just here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my pocket-sized traveler notebook setup. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.